Hi guys, and welcome back to the Marshall Variety Channel. We're finally back, we're here. Sorry we made you wait so long. We finally got a nice video together.
I've been back a while, you've seen my videos guys.
Yes,
like a face by ya.
I've been so busy, I've just been so demotivated, I won't lie. But we're finally here.
Motivated into something now.
Yeah, exactly. We'll talk about that in the next video. We'll do a little life update in the next video. This one is more about the holiday that we went on for my nan's 70th and all the products we've bought there and the products we bought since then, and little baby product reviews on things we have used as well. So
maybe not so much we, you know what I'm like. I bought them all, but
she has actually used quite a few of these.
Yeah,
she's used the main product we're going to talk about, which is the most exciting. We're going to leave that to last.
And the most bloody expensive.
Yeah, we're definitely leaving that one till last. So people who follow me on social media probably know what it is because I posted about it on my Snapchat. But for those who don't, stay tuned because it'll be worth it.
And I was shaking handing the money over.
She absolutely loved it. She worn it once and she looked stunning. I mean, she always does, but you know what I mean.
Oh, yeah. Yeah,
but everyone looks ugly when they pull a horrible face.
Well, not everyone. Perhaps there are some people out there who could look pretty pulling a face.
I'm sure Zac Efron would probably still look beautiful if you pulled her face. That's besides the point.
Yeah.
What was I going to say? So the holiday was so
brilliant.
Good. We only went for the weekend and it flew by. It felt like it was like one day. But we've always loved Weston and it had been years and years and years since I had gone. But Weston is just as great as when we went. It had a nice little town, all the shops you need. I mean, they had a nice
right on the seafront, when we literally right on the seafront. It was like, you know how the hotel was. Then there was a road about this wide, and then there was literally the beach.
If any of you've been to Weston, you know where the Spoons is. Our hotel was right opposite the Spoons.
Yeah, the Lauriston. It was very, very nice.
Yeah.
Disabled friendly. It was for disabled people, to be honest.
There were a lot of blind people there with their guide dogs, and it was beautiful to see how well trained the staff was.
The staff were absolutely fantastic. The rooms were absolutely spotless.
They were huge as well, absolutely
Some were
massive.
big, yeah. It was really nice. We had a really nice time, to be honest.
We didn't rave about the food, to be honest, when we ate there the second night. But we did go to a restaurant.
Yeah, but Deborah chose meat, which we were all worried about. And hers was fantastic, the lamb chops. We were going to have steak, but we were scared they wouldn't know how to cook it.
Yeah, exactly.
But if her meal was anything to go by, it was superior compared to ours.
I had sea bass.
Yeah, yours was
and
nice.
The fish was beautiful, but the noodles were overcooked. So we were a bit like...
I had pasta, but it was a bit dry. But there was nothing wrong with it. Just everybody's preference, I suppose. But... we weren't blown away then, put it that way. But the night before, the day before, because that was my mum's birthday, the day before, we went to the Bay Grills. Oh, it was magnificent there.
One of the best meals I've ever had. Probably the best.
We booked about June, didn't we?
Yeah, I booked a long time back.
No, it was only July. We booked in about May, about 2 months before we booked.
Something like that.
My grandfather, you were grandfather. My father booked it just in case, and good job, because, oh my God, it was heaving. Didn't like downstairs, it was very smushed.
And very smoky as well.
The place itself looks, when you walk in, like a biker's club, a bit rough and ready, and you know.
And the smoke is everywhere because they smoke all the meat for like days and days. It smells
beautiful when you walk in there, but it's like, oh, it's so small. Then you go upstairs, then it's not exactly big up there, but if you was booking, I'd book upstairs rather than downstairs. But the food, you'd sit outside and eat it if you tasted it, you wouldn't care. You'd sit in the kitchen and eat it, you'd sit on the bloody bar and eat it.
We had like 25 days smoked and aged brisket, and it
was 2 strips.
Best bit of meat that's ever gone in this mouth.
Almost like belly pork strips, but it wasn't belly pork obviously, but strips like that is what I mean. But it was to die for.
And we had like, it was like fries with rub on them, and there was like a gorgeous fresh crusty roll that was homemade, I think, because I've never had a roll that tasted that good before.
Jason, we all had that apart from 2, didn't we? We all had that. And Jason had a burger.
And it was literally like...
The Bay Grills burger, yeah. We'll insert a picture you can insert a picture. I'm not... Oh my God. It was fabulous. It was
absolutely
huge. We'll put pictures
I'll
in
put any pictures that I do have.
I got all the pictures in
between, and I've got a picture of the cake as well.
Yeah, put some pictures in for you. Then the Sunday we'll put the pictures in of my mum with her 70th cake and that. Put some pictures in for you guys to have a little look at.
We also had some incredible sides at that place as well. Best onion rings I've ever seen. They were like literally that big. They were huge.
They were stunning.
I definitely would go for a day trip to Weston just to go there, to be honest with you.
I don't think you could just walk in.
Like I'd go down, go on the pier for a couple of hours. We'll get to that. And then go in there for food because it's fantastic. But on my nan's birthday, we decided to all branch off and do our own thing. So they went into town, they did some walking. We went on the pier because we love a good arcade and we love slot machines and all that kind of thing. So we went to the slot machines first just to see if there's any of the machines that we normally use in bingo. If any of you got a bingo, if you go on Money Mad Martians,
that's what we like.
That's what we like.
There was one day, it wasn't the one we to go on, but it was similar, but we had been on it before, so we thought, oh shit to it. Try a tenner each, didn't we? So we put a tenner each in. It's only 25 pence a press. We'd only spent £2.25, we had about 10 presses, and you go on to a feature then sort of thing. So we went on to the feature, and you have these little like rocks, and they either burst and you get a prize under each, or you get an asteroid, and the asteroid takes you up, and you either get the red planet, the orange planet, which is the biggest prize, you get the blue, which is the Earth, which is a medium-sized prize, or the purple, which is a small prize.
One, yeah.
So we thought, I bet the rocks will just, burst and we'll have a prize.
That's why I said, I was like,
but they didn't. He went, this is this noise that you make, and we did love it. So we knew we were going up. So we knew the least we was having was £13, because the purple planet was £13, the blue planet
35, I think,
was 35, and the orange planet was 219. Yeah, guys, 219.
We had it. We got
it. So
it.
we pressed it.
Oh,
we
God.
both went like this. They don't look, and we did. We literally looked the other way, and we looked, and oh my God, the orange planet
ripped the skin
was
off.
there.
We were just
we
like...
spent £2.25, and we won £219. We
were like, couldn't get over it. I've never seen anything like it.
We were chuffed.
But then my man's boyfriend went on the spin wall, and he won £100 as well.
Yeah, and then he put like a tenner in, and he won £100. So it's unbelievable. It was a brilliant day. So that was the start.
We spent ages in the arcade. I won a grabby. I've never won a grabby before.
Oh yeah, he won a lovely grab. We spent
really
about,
cute
we won a lot more than that 290. We won about 40 quid besides. So we just saw what we done then. We spent £60. Yeah,
we spent about £60 in the arcade.
So we spent that in the arcades. We thought, shit to it,
£1 for 6 goals.
Yeah,
it's good, isn't it?
So we was like, we spent about £30 on the grabbies, I think. He had one in his first goal, and then we didn't have nothing then.
No,
we had
they
the
were all
next
back
20 on prize. But we had a fabulous time, as you can see.
So much fun.
We had so much fun, we did. So, because we won that money, we decided to treat ourselves to...
I thought we were going to leave it till the end.
Well, no, it don't matter, do it? Because that's what we bought out of the money, wasn't it? Ta-da!
The Estee Lauder Double Wear Foundation.
Been dying. Well, Jake have been...
Everyone talks about this. Really. And I've seen so many adverts, and it's got such a great shade range. It has such good reviews. Like, there are some naysayers, of course. There always will be with products like this.
But 95% of people love it.
Let's take it out. We went for the shade 2N2 Buff.
I tell you what we were like first. Once we had the money then, we both thought to each other and thought, let's go to Boots and have our Estee Lauder.
Yeah,
so
literally the first thing we thought.
We played in the arcade for an hour or so. Well, we did, didn't we?
We did. We played grabbies.
Yeah, we didn't only play grabbies, did we? We played the basketball.
Skee ball.
We played the skee ball. We played the bowling thing.
So much fun.
We had a really good laugh.
We had a really good laugh. I love arcades.
We were like kids and we just loved it. We had a really good time. Won some tickets to give to that's all we give them to the kids. Like we were looking around for 10 minutes trying to find kids to make sure they weren't going to abuse them.
Yeah, so they could actually have some tickets. Like we've been collecting and stuff.
To go with them.
Yeah, exactly.
So we were looking for people for that, weren't we? But so we thought, let's go. So we met my mum in Pandora because my dad had got her bracelet the day before we'd taken her to town. That's what she's had of my father.
I almost bought one myself. I'd said
she had a Pandora bracelet, so she was going to pick. She'd had her birthday money that morning off everybody, so she wanted to go and get another 2 charms, and she
sure did.
So we met her, picked her charms, and then we went off again. Then so we were in. Everybody left me and Jake because we were in Boots for about 45 minutes.
Yeah.
There was nobody in there because it was a Sunday. So there was no try-ons or nothing. Nobody to help us on any of the counters.
We had to shade match ourselves.
But it's £33. And I was saying to Jake, what's £33? That's like 66 quid between us if it's wrong. But we've noticed some...
mirrors and like
some mirrors
all that kind of stuff. And they weren't stopping us.
So they were looking at us, but I thought, no shit to it, I'm not spending £66  2 foundations
and that's not a shade I ever would have gone for.
To be shade matched wrong. So there was testers there, so we grabbed two of the colours we thought, that one and the lighter one, wasn't it?
Yeah.
And it was going everywhere. We were under the lights, then I was in the corner, then I went towards the door, and we just put a bit by you, and because there was tissues there for us to wipe it off and wet wipes and that. And we shade matched ourselves to perfection, but I wasn't going to spend that money without doing that. I would have just left it and gone on when I come home, to be honest with you.
So here's what the bottle looks like.
We were both the same shade, weren't we?
Yes, we were. Beautiful glass bottle. We went for 2N2 Buff. And this is a little bit darker than the normal yellowy tone ones I go for, but I think it looks just as good, if not better. Let's talk about what we actually think. So,
hang on, but the funny thing is, the Revlon that I use the Revlon for dry skin, and that colour is actually called Buff. So it's very similar for me, so I knew it would be...
So this is in the neutral range, this is. I assume that's what N is. So 2, so this is 2 neutral. because one is light, so 2 is neutral, and then it's neutral 2. So I think it's like neutral with neutral undertones as well. Perhaps and I think it covers up warmth really good. But I wore it that night for my
Maddie having a
nan's.
play behind the camera.
Yeah, she's literally flinging my phone case around. We would show you, but it's too much setup to turn around and turn it back around, get us in the same position or whatever.
Yeah. The only downside for me personally is there's no pump, and when you pay that price for the foundation, I mean you'd have paid $25 for the MAC, and then you've got to pay $6.
I haven't got a pump either.
And you might pay £6 for a friggin' thing for that.
I think high-end foundations do have this issue.
Yeah.
Like, I love the fact that it's a glass bottle, and it's one of the nicest foundation bottles I've ever had.
But it could have a pump easy.
But you'd have to pay like £4.50 for a pump, and I'm just like, why have you got to pay?
It's nearly 40 quid, isn't it?
To pump it up, like, it's just so silly. Thankfully, I do like the way it pours out. It pours out a lot better than the MAC one does when it actually comes out as just one blob.
Yeah. But you've still got to be really careful.
You have got to be careful because it will go everywhere and you'll waste a lot.
When we were in Boots. What are you?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, look at this, Mum! And it was all over the floor.
It went absolutely everywhere.
So we had a million tissues mopping it up. There was this woman watching us with the kids in the pram thinking, oh, God, I'm going to go
we cleaned up after ourselves. We were one of those people who just leaves our mess there.
No, certainly not.
But anyway, in terms of what we actually think of the product, so we might take a while describing it. So I wore it that night. It's SPF 10, by the way. I wore it that night. And I watched my nan's birthday meal, and the first thing she said when I came down the stairs was, that's the nicest foundation I've ever seen you wear. It looks gorgeous. Just the first thing she said when so I knew straight away that it was good, but I already knew. She don't usually comment. If she you can know when my mother don't like it, because she knows she don't like. No, she don't like JAWBREAKER makeup. That's totally wrong. She don't like the amount of makeup. She doesn't like heavy makeup. She doesn't like
when I was younger, I used to wear heavy makeup as well, and she was always the same with me. So he knows it's nothing. It's just the way my mum is. Do you know? But then I'm the same with you and I just say sometimes, oh, Jake, you go way too much on, but. So everybody's it's his choice. But
then when she actually puts that amount on, like wearing this, she loves it. So she just needs to get back into it. She just needs to get back into it.
I just think, oh, I'm 48 now. Am I too old for that? And I just think, no.
There are 70-year-old women going to the Academy Awards in full Lancome and everything.
But I put it on, and I didn't wear it the night that Jake wore it because I was scared in case I didn't like it. So I just wore my.
You wore it to your birthday meal.
So I wore it for my birthday.
And we went outside and you were like...
I had tried it on in the morning, man, didn't I? And panicked like hell, and I tried to put false eyelashes on. Oh my God, that's another friggin' story.
We'll get to that.
I'm like a bastard sack.
I can't do it either.
I just can't do it. And these are the stick-on ones. They only got a glue on. They stick already on them. They're sticking to my fingers, and then I just rubbish. Absolutely rubbish. I've watched tutorials on them. I've done everything, and I still can't do them. They just look mental on me. I don't know if it's because I got small eyes. Perhaps they need to be cut. They just look mental.
But it's not just that. You never have a full face of makeup on when you put them on. They look mental if you wear them on their own.
I was placing them in the right place, and it was stuck on my eye tidy, but it just felt so heavy. It was like my eye was going to droop down, and I will keep trying, but...
I'm going to have another go, definitely.
It did piss me off big time.
Because I love how they look, but I want ones in the middle. I don't want them too wispy and too long.
Yeah.
I want them, like, in the middle. I want, like, to look like I got false lashes on, but nothing mental. Because it'll cover up my eyes because I got small eyes, see. So
when I done that, I thought, I may as well try a bit of this foundation on now, and if I like it, and put it on tonight for my birthday meal. I put it on, oh my God, I didn't prep my face or nothing. Oh God, I hated it. I was nearly crying. I thought, right, it's £33, I'll sell it to Jake for 20 quid, get something back from buying another Revlon one. But it was her own fault because she used a sponge she'd never used before that was awful. Yeah, I did. I used a new Eco Tools base sponge. I thought, oh, I'll try my new sponge. Oh my God, it was horrendous. So I tried it on in the night with my Real Techniques sponge that I always use. Which is what I use. Oh, it is amazing. I got to be honest, it is amazing. Your skin is just beautiful. It's like doll skin. You literally look fake. It's amazing. But you do. It's like it covers everything. Beautiful. It covers up your sins. Covers up everything. And you don't have to use a mound of it. And what I love about this so much, which is what I experienced when I first put it on in the mirror in the bathroom. When you put it on your face, it almost seeps in and blends itself. Like you put it on like this, but you don't have to keep going in to blend it. It almost just sort of... And you don't drag it over, you just bounce on the... Yeah, it bounces. Well, I do it different to you. You use the sponge straight away. I use a brush and then I use a sponge after I do it. With a foundation like this, I tip it out onto my hand and then I say to myself, you are not having any more than that. That is what's going on your face. But it's only one blob and it goes a long way. I tip it onto my hand, then I do that. Then I use a brush, and then I use If it's a pump, I put it on the sponge, on the sponge, But with this, you've got to do it differently. Yeah, the sponge to soak a lot of your product up. You'll do it that way, though. You should always put it onto your face so that all the product's going on your face first.
But I love.
We love it.
I love this so much.
And we will definitely be repurchasing it. When, I don't know.
I'll definitely repurchase it.
But we will definitely.
It has put me in this mode where now I use MAC every day, and I don't use the L'Oreal anymore because I was going off it over time. But it's all right. I can afford it because it lasts a long time. But now I'm using more expensive foundation every day. But I do highly recommend that MAC one because it's great for out, but it's also fantastic for every day as well because it doesn't look mental. But this is a going out foundation. I don't think this is something you'd wear to work. Do you know what I mean? I'd love to. I would if it wasn't so expensive. But
it's too expensive.
It is absolutely amazing. It doesn't budge. It doesn't move. It doesn't crack. It doesn't cake. And also, there's no irritating ingredients in it.
If you're a businesswoman or a businessman and you want
definitely
to,
can.
You know, obviously, and not that money's no object, but you know, if you could afford to buy one every say 2-3 months, then.
If and when I get into a professional job, I would definitely wear that every day because you can afford to repurchase it on the reg. You know what I mean?
Exactly. Yeah.
You know, another thing I like about it, everything blends really good on top of it.
Yeah,
it doesn't crack. It doesn't move. It doesn't like transfer to the brush or nothing.
And obviously you know you got it on because it's full coverage, and it is full.
But it doesn't feel heavy.
Feel it, and it don't look it. I mean, if you put it on even if you didn't blend it down, you haven't got that mental nothing. It's
like
really,
a common misconception I think
really
with this
good.
is that it's so full coverage that it's ridiculous, but it's medium to full. It's not that mental.
Not that, no. You can build it up to be mega full,
yeah.
But you haven't got to have it.
But you don't have to do that. No. Like I just do a full layer across the face. I don't build it up any further than that because that's all I need. As long as it covers my redness, which it does, because it has a lot of pigmentation. I think that's the main thing. Is that there's a ton of pigment in it, which is why you don't need to use a ton of it, and that's why it's so bloody good.
I think we've raved about that enough now. They'd be fed up with us.
I would like to say thank you to Chloe Wright though for recommending me to take the jump and get it. She knows who she is. She'll be watching this probably. So that's the main big purchase we did, but we did do quite a lot.
When we come home, then we still had a bit of money left, so we thought
spent every penny.
Yeah, plus a bit more as always.
So for my mum's birthday, there was a Feel Unique, not sale. I just did a Feel Unique. So I went on Feel Unique and I was like, oh man, what do you want for your birthday? And she was like, oh, I really want to try perhaps like Physicians Formula because they just started selling Physicians Formula on Feel Unique and everybody raves about the butter bronzer.
They're all
so
raving about
I got her the butter bronzer and I also got one for myself.
Of course, you had to have one for yourself.
I love the packaging on this, but not just that. I use this every single day now and it is beautiful. This is what it looks like and it smells. Oh, it smells amazing. It smells like coconut, beachy.
I haven't tried it yet because I've only, apart from, I wore makeup on my birthday. I have more makeup since because I don't wear it much, but I will. I'm sure I will love it because he loved Hoola and I loved Hoola. That's what I do use is the Hoola bronzer.
I think they're both in different ballparks. This is lighter than Hoola, which is why I think I prefer to wear this every day than something intense like Hoola. I think I'd wear Hoola for nights out.
And this for every
day. But this isn't every day because it's pigmented, but it's lighter. So when you're brushing it on, when you're blending it on the face, it doesn't like, oh my god, you don't get shocked straight away. It's not like
you
really intense.
You haven't got to fing it out because it looks so mental.
It sort of just seeps in and it's gorgeous. I absolutely love this.
Another thing to talk about a minute as well is the Avon pearls that I bought.
These are very good.
These are really lovely as well. We had the bronzing pearls we did. No, they're all bronzing pearls, aren't they? We had the...
If I had 3 bronzers to recommend, it would be Hoola, this, and these. These are my least favourite of the 3, but I do still really like them,
nice for every day, and they're £6 like when they're on offer in there. So.
Exactly. Also, I'd like to give an update on a product that we both recently bought. So she recently used this, so even she can give...
I love it.
Even she can give an opinion right now.
It
is the Ofra highlighter in glazed donut. Of course, it's very well used, as you can see, covered in eyeshadow.
Mine don't even look like it's been touched. Look at Jake's.
So I've been using this every night out, and I use this every single day. So we're hitting pan, and
Mine haven't even lost a bit of pattern.
When I hit the pan on this, I will be paying £25 to have another one because
it is stunning.
It's the best highlighter that's ever gone on this face. Like I've just never ever seen anything like it. Oh, we should probably be swatching these, shouldn't we? Let's swatch the highlighter and the bronzer. So there's the highlighter. I've swatched this before, but I just want to show you all how beautiful of a highlighter that is.
It is gorgeous.
It's icy, but it's not to the point where you look insane.
It's beautiful over a foundation.
Yeah, you don't look like Jack Frost, so you don't have to worry so much. If you're mega, mega pale as well, that would look amazing. But I think it would look good on deeper skin as well, because there is a slight gold tint to it. Because you can clearly see in there that it is goldish. So let's swatch the butter bronzer as well. God, I use so much of this. I'll probably get pan on this soon. So as you can see, that's the bronzer there. This is in shade bronzer. There is a light bronzer, but I feel like if you went any lighter than that, it'd be like an eyeshadow to set your eye base. It'd be too light. And this is just shea bronzer. It has moo butter in it, and it doesn't budge either. Like, I sweat a lot in work, and I sweat when I wore this on a night out, and it didn't move. So...
Well, because we heard so much about that, then we heard a lot about the blushes as well. So so for my birthday off Jake, that's what I had. I had the bronzer and I had a blusher. You can show that, go on.
We're not living for this though.
No.
Haven't actually tried it though. I think I might use this in my next video.
But the reason why we're not living for it is there was that colour and there was this bright pink colour, right? And I said to Jake, well, I've always used a pink blusher. Let me try a brownish, you know, like a peachy colour for a change. I said, I don't know, Jake, it'll look like highlighter.
It looks like a highlighter to me.
There was loads of rave reviews about it, so we read the reviews and we decided on that one. To me, it's an highlighter. It's not a blusher. So I'm not disappointed in the product. I'm disappointed what it was for.
It's that third one there. So it's definitely nice and pink, but it's very shiny.
It's like a peachy.
You can see the pink in it though, see? Oh yeah, peach, yeah.
Peach it is.
I actually really like the colour of it, but it would be too subtle to be a highlighter. So I don't know. I might use this as a blush topper. When
the verdict's out because we haven't tried it as a blush yet, so we're only surmising at the moment.
I'm going to use that in my next video, I think, because I've got plenty of products to show you and plenty of new things.
I'm just thinking with the sheen in it against that, I don't know.
But my Luminoso Milani one has sheen in it, and it's the best blush I've ever used. It's gorgeous.
That's true.
But it's extremely subtle though. That's the difference. So there's that little lot. And then my mother was in bingo one day when I had barely any money left in my bank, and she messaged me, "Oh my God, Jake, there's a huge like lip sale on Beauty Bay." I just had an email off from Beauty Bay, and I just opened them up. Oh, it was down bingo. I said, "Oh my God, there's a massive sale on lipsticks," and I mean, massive. And we've been dying to try Wet and Wild for a while. So let's talk about the cheapest ones first.
Let's talk about the Wet and Wild first.
So the liquid cat suits are the Wet and Wild liquid lipsticks. Everybody raves about these. They're in a very similar component to the Jeffree Star ones, and they have the same applicator as well, I believe. And everybody raves about these. I haven't actually tried these as a lippy yet. I might do some lip swatches in my next video. But I'll go first because I bought less shades than my mother.
I'll say this when we've got the same
So
ones.
I bought Rebel Rose.
Have I got that? Yeah.
Yes, you've got Rebel Rose. So I'll do a swatch of that one. Actually, I really like that now it's on the hand. It's very pretty.
I have to try it.
Very pretty. I'll do them like here, I think.
Gorgeous colour, love that.
That is beautiful. Like a proper...
It's like a mauve.
Like a mauve nude.
It
looks brown, but it's not.
It's mauve.
Hold on, see if I can get it more back here. No, it's too dark.
It's definitely mauve. No, if I put it on mine, I was going to say, would it be any different on?
Not sure, have a go.
Because I'm in a different bit of light than you. It is beautiful, beautiful colour.
Yeah, there we go. You can see the mauve now. Perhaps I swatched it on the wrong side of the hand.
There we go.
Yeah, there we are.
Really, really nice.
So the next one, I'm very excited about this one because I have never ever really been into Life's No Picnic. I've never really been into metallic lipsticks, but I absolutely love this.
How much were they?
They're £5 full price, so they're worth buying full price because they're very good apparently, and I like how they swatch. But this was like £2.50 and the metallics were £3.75 on offer, so we were like, well, let's get a couple. This is gorgeous. My nan tried this on and she loved it, and it's more reddy pink.
She told us to hold up an emperor.
Yeah, we gotta get her one.
There it is. It's got a gold undershift to it when you
can't see it very well.
There are.
Ah, there we are.
That's it.
That's gorgeous. It's just like a metallic red. It's gorge.
And what other one did you have the same as me?
That was it. I only had two Wet n Wilds. You had two more.
Petal Poison is the other one. I go, guys, look at the lid on that one. It's the only one that had this lid, and I loved it.
Stained Forever.
We loved it, I should say.
Yes. I almost bought this one, but on the website it made it look like it was way more bright pink than it was, and I'm not into bright pink, unless it's eyeshadow.
Really nice again, actually. It's like a mauvey pink, this one is, but different the other one. The other one's like a deep mauve, this is like a light lighter. There we go.
Can't say I live for how that one swatches, but I would have to see what it's like on the lips.
But I'm doing a mental swatch, I'm like. There's that one there. And the other one is Akai So Serious. They're all very similar.
Why so serious?
They don't swatch that good, man, to be honest. It'd be nicer on the lips.
My two swatch alright. Well, the matte one's alright.
This one's like a purple, I think.
But it looked...
It's that one there.
It looked opaque on Nanny's lips, though.
There you go.
So it could just be that they don't hand swatch very well.
They're four really nice colours and they're nice on the lips.
Right, I want to talk about Anastasia next. Oh, yeah.
These Jake raves about the Milani ones. How much were they?
So the Milani what, man? The Milani lip liners. Best lip liners on the market. You've got to get these guys. On Beauty Bay, £4 a piece. They were £3.20, I think, on offer. But £4, you know what I mean? I've run out of this because I use this on almost every simple lip look I did.
It'll go with that. They just go with every single lipstick I got there. Let's be honest. I'll go with
these are gorgeous lip liners. This is what they look like. Just a proper pencil. Absolutely love them. And I'm intending on getting another one of the nude ones, which is more on the brown tone, because you can sometimes make brown and pink go together really well.
Brown and pink's lovely.
So now we're going to talk about Anastasia Beverly Hills. So they had a deal on where...
That was me. I didn't have any of these guys. Jake's greedy. Mine come to £20, Jake's come to 60.
No, well, mine was not 60, mine was 40.
Oh,
Thank
60
you.
Together with it. So
yeah.
Double mine.
It was 60, it was 60 with yours. They had a deal on where if you bought one lip product, you got another one for free. And everybody knows the lipsticks are £22, the lip glosses are 18. So I bought a lipstick and had a gloss for free. Very similar, as you can see, but they're on a slightly different tone. So we'll talk about the lippy first. I haven't actually tried this yet. This is, what shade? I haven't tried the Wet n Wild either. This is Dusty Rose, and I love the packaging on these. Very different applicator than normal, like a paddle.
I like it.
Yeah, me too. So it's like a deeper, rosier version.
That's it, but it is better.
Of the one we showed you earlier. Very opaque, which I like. This is very special. This is the gloss. This is vintage. So these are highly pigmented lip glosses. You can do your entire lip with these. You haven't got to wear anything underneath. And this is one of my favourite lip products I think I've ever bought, because it's completely like full pigment, but it's a gorgeous, really reflective gloss. That top one there, see it? Oh,
as well.
Yeah, see, reflective.
That's it for the colours.
It's beautiful. This,
again, they
did
look browns, but we don't even like browns. None of them are browns, but they look it.
That is gorgeous. And it wore really nice too. Comes off immediately because it's a gloss. What do you expect?
And that was Jouer.
So next is Jouer.
Mine's still in the packaging.
So we had a gold lip topper from Jouer. Never had anything from Jouer before.
How much is it supposed to be?
About £16, I think, and we had it for £3.75, I think it was.
Yeah.
It was some mental offer like that. So they're very interesting.
Nanny Jouer lipstick for her birthday. It was £12.
No, it was Ofra.
Oh, Ofra, that's right. Knew it was a good name.
I love that so much. I'm going to put that on top of my red lip tomorrow. So there's the gold lip topper. Absolutely
just put
gorgeous,
it in the middle
mega
and
reflective.
dab it in
yeah,
like
dab it around.
Ombre effect.
And the other one I bought was an actual gloss. This is a nice topper gloss to go on
Jouer
top
again.
of. This is Jouer as well. This is high pigment pure lip gloss. This one's called Maui, and the gold one is called Molten Gold. So this is gorgeous. This is like peach with a gold undertone. This is gorgeous. It would top any of the lippies we were just talking about really pretty well. I think that's gorgeous. See that pink down there?
It's a peachy pink.
Yeah, coral-y pinky.
Yeah.
Absolutely stunning.
The gold undertone again, isn't it?
It's absolutely beautiful. Love it. Speaking of Jouer, I really want to try their concealer, because everyone raves about their concealer. As a going out concealer, I wouldn't use it every day because concealer runs out like nothing. So that's all the products we bought, guys, and that's a little... also, speaking of, this is a bit of a sidetrack. This is something completely different, but to all those out there who are slightly chunky, or maybe even people who aren't chunky, who suffer with chafing, I have, which I do a lot, especially in work, because I have to wear tight trousers that make my legs stick together, so that I chafe a lot around the nether regions. And
it's nothing to do with us being overweight, guys.
No, it's just
nothing at all.
Just the heat.
Skinny people chafe as well, I'll have you know.
So I used to buy this little tube thing called Lanacane, which was like pure silicone, so like you could probably prime your face with it, to be honest. But it was minuscule for like £6, and it was excellent because it stopped the friction. But I found this on Amazon, and this was, I think it was £8, and it's called Utterly Smooth Chamois Cream. And look at the size of that in comparison. You get 227 grams, whereas you only get 30 grams of Lanacane for the same price. And Lanacane's gone up to £12 now, so I was like, let's try this. This is like chafing butter, so it's like runny, like butter would be when it's melted. And this is excellent. I use this every single day. So that's the kind of consistency we're talking about. You just rub that in the area you'd normally be chafing. I do all down there, all down the sides of the legs.
Dries, it stays wet, do it? Or have I got to rub it completely?
I just rub and that's it. I don't rub it into the dries.
So it must form a seal then?
Yeah, it does. It doesn't transfer either. It doesn't transfer on any of my clothes, even when I haven't had time to rub it into this dry. Because sometimes I'm rushing in the morning because I take so long to get ready.
Not to put his makeup on.
It takes me 20 minutes, 25 minutes. And...
back to the holiday a bit quick. We got there and we couldn't, because we got there early, we knew we'd have to go to town, so we had 3 hours before we could even get into our hotel. So Jake had already He'd already spent £80 before we even got to the
shoes, I
hotel,
forgot about that.
because he bought himself a nice new pair of going out shoes, nice pair of work shoes, and a nice pair of new trainers. So he'll show you the best shoes, and they're going out. They're the work shoes. He's not showing you them because they just bog standard, he said.
That's what you were expecting it. So these were the going out shoes I decided to go for. I've worn them a few times, so they look worn.
Nice, smart. They look nice.
They're gorgeous. They're Venice, they are. Got those from Dykeman. They were £28.99 instead of 40. I would have paid 40 for them because I liked them so much, but they are lush. They're very comfortable. I did also buy some really nice memory foam insoles to go in those, because no matter what going out shoes they are, they'll always mess your feet up a little bit.
Those are a bit of extra comfort.
Yeah, absolutely. And then I bought some new trainers. I bought Puma suede. I've always wanted to get these. I was going to go for Nikes or Adidas. These were just 40 full price. These were 40, but they are so comfortable. It's almost like it's almost like an event in the bottom. Almost that's what it feels like slats. And they're so breathable and so comfortable. Absolutely love these. Love the colour as well. Something very different.
So Jake's holiday money had nearly been gone before we even booked it.
Before we even got into the hotel. Yeah, you're right.
And Dad was skint because he bought Mum her
Pandora bracelet.
Which
was
with
gorgeous.
2 charms. Oh dear, never mind. We had a wonderful time, didn't we?
We sure did. Took off his swatches and we can end.
So I think that's it, guys. I think that's everything we've bought.
We
have bought other bits and bobs, but this is...
That's everything we want to show you. Yeah. Like the rest...
What would be interesting?
The rest,
if you're interested, of course.
I mean, I'm sure other things would interest you, but I can't really remember anything else interesting that we got, really.
I did buy a top. Something else.
I bought some makeup wipes, but I'm not going to show you makeup wipes. I bought some birthday presents for my best friend, but obviously she's got those now, so I'm not going to show you those.
Bits and bobs, like.
But that was the main stuff.
That's what we wanted to show you guys.
The verdict's still out on some of these. Like I haven't used the Jouets yet. I haven't used the liquid capsules, and I haven't used the Anastasia liquid lipstick either. But I'm going to be doing something a different lip I've never done before in my next video. So look forward to that.
And a set eye for a change.
Yes, I'm probably going to be filming that on the weekend. We'll see how that goes.
And we've got to try and fit in, because Jake's busy now, because he's doing a lot of...
Well, we'll talk about that in the next
video.
Yeah,
no, a lot of other stuff I want to say. That's all, just, you know, for a major career move. So we...
Yeah, I'm actually making money moves for once in my life.
Very, very busy at the minute, but we will try and do what we can.
Yeah, so I will be honest with you all. You'll see her a lot more than you're going to see me. I'm probably going to do like 1 makeup video a week, something like that, if I've got time, so maybe even 1 every 2 weeks, because I've got things to do with the career move, but I also got to learn things. I've got to book events. I've got so much to do, and we're going to talk about that in the next video. Because if you're wondering in the next video why we still got the same clothes on, we're going to film another video right after this about a general life update and a very exciting update as well that I'm not going to spoil yet.
Yes.
So that's everything we wanted to show you all. Missed you all so much though. I know that I don't sit there and think, oh,
now we've done a video.
I do miss it, and I am very excited to play with makeup, because even though I wear makeup every single day for work, I haven't had time to be creative with it and have a good time with it.
And the other thing, guys, what it is it's easy enough to find half an hour to shoot a video, but then you've got to find a couple of hours then to edit and upload and that as well.
Exactly.
All that comes with it.
And all the social media, I got to promote it, I got to Instagram it, I got so many things to do at the same time that it's a whole day for me. Do you know what I mean? So then that's a whole day. I could have been learning something programming related. That's a bit of a spoiler, but that's to do with it. But there was something else I wanted to say.
Got a lot on his plate, but we're going to always make time for you guys, because we're not going to start this now and just let it go.
No, it's too much fun.
We got 100 odd, what is it, 130?
130 something subscribers, and we still can't believe that we have that many.
We really appreciate
we never thought we'd have 10,
that,
so it's absolutely incredible.
And we may also have something else really exciting to tell you over the next couple of days.
Yes.
What you had today. So.
Yes. We received a very interesting email this morning.
Yes.
Wink, wink.
So
that's going to be interesting. We've
somebody have found us.
Yes, someone may have asked us to have a look at their product. Wink, wink.
So,
but yes, we'll let you know about that as soon as we can.
Sign off now, because we've bored them for long enough.
No, I wanted to say something before I left. Oh yeah, one last thing, guys. I did promise in the last video that I was going to update you all on future uses of the JAWBREAKER palette, because I only used it once on camera and loved the rainbow eye. Every single time I've used it, the blend has been unreal. Even she said when I did my sunset eye, when I went to Bex, the red and the orange and the yellow, they blend beautiful and they feather out gorgeous. They are stunning. But if you want to pack and do full pigment, you can. All the shimmers look amazing as in the corners. They all vibrant, they shine. I think it's the best eyeshadow palette I've ever used. you know I love my Anastasia palettes to death, but the first night we were there in Western, I did a soft glam look the first night, and it looked good, and then the second night I did Jeffree Star, and I had so much less trouble blending things than with, it's not that I had trouble blending with the Anastasia, but it took a lot more effort to get the blended look with theirs, whereas Jeffree's blend, like, so yeah, highly recommend getting some Jeffree Star eyeshadows, because wow. Absolutely wow. I've used almost every colour in the palette. I've even used the brown to fill in my brows as well. But I will be using the nude colours on the weekend when I film my next makeup video. So we'll see how they perform. But I know the brown is a pressed pigment, so I'm pretty sure the brown's going to be awesome. And I've never put a proper brown in before, so I'm going to be trying something new. So I'm quite excited about that. But anyway, thank you so much for watching, guys. We really hope you enjoyed this little return to form. You'll have another one straight after this as well, so no worries about that.
And I got another glossy box to
Exactly. Can't wait for that one. It's a very exciting one. Please like, subscribe, comment down below if you'd like to see us do anything in the future. The bell, so important. Get the notifications, because even though we may not post constantly, we will always keep posting because we love doing this so much. You're always in our thoughts, you know that. And one last thing I'd like to say is thank you all so much to anybody who comes up to me in the shop and says, oh, I love your eyeshadow, I love the YouTube video you've done, because I've had so many this week in the last few days. And you have no idea how much that makes my day. Even when I'm having a terrible day, just hearing someone say that to me really brightens it up and really makes me happy, even if it's just for 10 minutes. You know what I mean? A change in mood. And Jake's friends keep saying to him, I love you, Mum, I love you, Mama. Yeah, I love you too. They love you to death. You are. But you are amazing, so what do you expect? Someone say. Most incredible woman in my life, so. What can I say? But yes, thank you all so much. We love you so much.
Thanks, guys. Love you all.
Bye. Bye.